How's it going, everybody? This is JJ. I figured I'd start making videos again. The new Fire and Ice patch hit, and I take time on and off from War Thunder. Heard a bunch of hubbub about this thing right here. Figured I'd pick it up, give it a shot. And throughout the years, I've collected tons of premiums and planes. Back in the day when we didn't have any tanks, it's all aviation. That was it back then. But I figured I'd give this a shot, play a couple of times with it. And I gave it a couple of test drives. It is all right. I don't see anything stupid OP about it that people are crying about. After being killed by the Pumas numerous times, it's time for some payback. But that's just how it is. So let's give this a shot. I'm gonna bring you through a couple of games. I am not a good ground player at all. Like the 4.3, 4.0 areas where I like to stick around. And if you notice, my cast is my biplane because there's too much missile A in the game. Some people do these amazing, 10 kills and their Su-25s. I'm like, that's cool. Alright, I'm going to spawn with the terms. Yep, the terms. The cancer that was. The reason why? Usually within the first couple of minutes of the game, 2 or 3, give or take, there's no SP, there's no cast out, really. This moment's a rocket run with a helicopter, and that's kind of annoying, but just take out the terms, can tank a few hits, and I might get a kill or two. I'm going to go to the right over here by A, because if I go to B or C, I die instantly. That's just me, because I am not the greatest ground player. Like, if I can get 3 kills in a match, I am ecstatic. So let's see, I use premiums a lot in my lineups, because I don't want to lose silver lions, and it helps a little bit with the grind. Of course, premium count helps too, but I think I just have a few premium days from some I picked up the other week. Yeah, I'm level 100, but in ground, I'm not good at all. Air, I'm a lot better. Well, non-jet air games, but let's see here. Swing way over here to the right, between the 3 to 5 line. And you can generally snipe people's turrets and get a kill or two. Like, see, there's people right there. Oh, looks like a good hit. Let's drop my arty. Don't know what that was. Mr. BMP2. I'm probably gonna get side shot here. Nope, see, he's dead there. Should be creeping up along this area. About to go out of bounds, so turn a little bit. Hopefully most of those guys are dead already. Try to use that as cover. Yes, I drive in the gunner sight. A lot. Whee! Critical hit. And I'm on fire. And Leopard 2A. Pretty good side shot on him, did not kill him. Now let's take this thing out. A couple minutes into the game, there may be some casts up. All I like to do is see how many kills to deaths they have. Like, this guy can definitely get casts, possibly here. Take a look around. What I have noticed about this thing, okay, right there where it was kind of holding down W and try to hit D to turn, it does this weird, stutter walk, I'd like to call it. Put these guys in their smite right there. Now this thing is very good for close quarters. We'll give it a plus on that. Alright. I'm gonna drive in here and die immediately. Or I could try to... Do I want to sneak around there? Yes, I think I do. I don't want to go directly through there, because I would get killed. If I can creep around this corner right here, might be able to do something. Now I'm gonna be dead right there. So this is typical games for me. Very long range shot from the ZTZ, and that's my typical Russian matches. You don't need a full lineup to run in there because 2 deaths and you're typically out of points if you didn't get any kills. We'll run through another match, but this is ground for me. That's generally most of my games. I think the highest kill count I've had On the higher tier ends, it's been 5. So we'll go with another match. Once again, we're going to pop into the terms, into the 2S38, and this is really just backup. There's actually mixed Russian battles right now, which is kind of fun. It's not terrible, not great. Just kind of fun to see. Got junk sitting around. What do I got off? P63. I'll waste that later on my 288C and air. But yeah, I mean, it dies in one hit. It can die to 50 cals. It's happened to me a couple of times. Let's go to A and try to snipe with the terms. Once that dies, and we'll try to push it towards B. Sometimes it's better to follow the herd of people. That way there's other targets for them to look at versus you. And then sometimes you just die randomly to a alleyway shot out of nowhere. Like with that ZTZ last game. Turn my thermals on. I can do thermals on commander side too, but I just really don't feel like I've got the vision doing the guns. Yeah, that's about right. Those new, was it the Swedish premium they released? Yeah, that thing's pretty sick. Just for the fact it can actually tank hits from the front from main battle tanks, like I've shot multiple ones straight through the engine in the front, didn't kill them, was returned shot and killed. But I can kill them with my machine gun, so I like that. Let's see if we can get a kill this match. That's what we're going for right now. My rule of thumb is I'm not necessarily playing to win the match. I'm just playing my point-click adventure. I'd like to get a kill or two, make some silver lions, helps me with the grind in the tree. Now I've got a buddy who will go into a match, get 9 or 10 kills, and his first spawn, just, I don't know how. I don't know if it's luck, quote-unquote skill issue on my side, but yeah, it just is what it is. We should be receiving some shots here in a moment. Let's see if anybody's gonna creep up this hill. May have went a little bit too far thinking they were gonna try to push through here. Well, there is one, and that 7-second reload, you can really feel it right now. Oh, he got killed. Interesting. Love chat. Let's see that's it. These games are literally me just derping around trying to get a kill. Just a kill. One, I would sympathize with the autocannon chat, but dying to Pumas so much over the last however long, you know, it's fun to get them back. Granted, one thing people are not talking about with the 2S38 is the barrel depression is horrendous. You need to be at an angle with your hull pointed down just a little bit. Get the most out of that. Huh, should be something in front of us. And I'm gonna drive right into their sights, more than likely. He survived, neat. Follow this T80 around. Cannot see anything, and I'm over here clearing the forest for everybody, you know. So the side hustle. Get 1 Gaijin coin for every, you know, tree you take out. Is that somebody? No, that's somebody dead. Y'all think I'm bad in top tier? You should see me in the low tier, where there's no thermals, and I have really bad eyesight. That's another reason I try to drive around in thermals. Is spawn is right here. Of course. They just killed the driver? I'll take that. My situational awareness is that of a hard-boiled egg, by the way. You know what, I'm close enough to the spawn. I would like to get a kill this game. Let's go over here and bother them. Really need to go get the A point, but we're late enough in the game, Cass is going to be out there. If not a drone or two. You know, let's risk it. Risk it for the brisket. And look, I got Puma'd. Time to return Puma. I'm gonna go down. Let's keep going here. Let's attempt to do this. Let them know there's somebody right here, roughly, that area. I rarely use the scout drones if there's like a, be good AA. See, even as SPAA, it's not doing too well. Ooh, get a couple of reloads in. Yeah, if you burn through your magazine, it takes a while. That is a jet. I know a lot of people complain about it being SPA, but right there, I think it was in 3 kilometers. It's supposed to have a, you know, you can reach out to 8 kilometers, but maybe my round is just not fast enough. I don't think that guy died, so... I know there's a way to reload without having to shoot, but why not? I think we'll do one more match after this, and then I'll throw this on YouTube. The whole thing about bad eyesight, because I've been in Germany for a while, yeah, that may have been me driving past, like, people a bunch. I mean, a whole bunch. But we gotta keep those tigers at a low BR, you know? Make sure they don't get up-tiered any. That is the Puma. There's nothing hiding in the tree line. Ah, do not have the range on that there. This is horrible right here because when you're going up, you've got that non-existent barrel depression. And fat finger and keys right now. Somebody's trying to laze me. Probably the cast that's still up there. Or somebody in the woods, one of the two of them. Checking the skies real fast. Nothing's to my butt. We're just gonna go try to cap it. See, this is one thing I have noticed. I've posted a few comments on YouTube videos about it. I'm no longer seeing 1 death leavers. Now, all the Russian premium players have 2 tanks, so they'll 2 death leaves, and it's really changing the, I mean, look how low I'm on the scoreboard. I mean, that's me for a typical ground battle game. But it used to be you would spawn, and literally within the first 3 to 4 minutes, you'd not have a team. And seeing now that we actually have more than one tank per person, it's changing pretty well. Weren't they fixed where we can spot them through the mountains? Okay. May have fixed that. Used to be able to point through buildings, mountains, and everything and still have the ability to spot them. We know he's over here somewhere. I see stuff glowing, but I think, you know, that's a destroyed tank, whatever, don't worry about it, and then I'll just get destroyed instantly. Okay, that scared me there for a second, thought that was the Puma. That's him shooting me in the ass. Scared the crap out of me. You know what, I'm just gonna keep an eye on my side. Let them get nuked first. And that, I think, is... Push forward before we get cast. Then again, they've only got 3 people left, so... See, I got some more points this game. We'll do one more match after this, then we'll post this up on YouTube. May do a little bit of editing, take out some of the more drawn out parts that we don't need. Oh, is that something? I can't tell. Agent, I need something to help me see. No, not really. I do well enough. As long as the team wins, right? I knew I should have looked for Cass. I knew it. Definitely knew it. So, see how much room this recording's taking up too. Alright, one more match. Also, one of the reasons I take a biplane is it's kind of hard to lock onto them with some of the SPA. Now, if it's like a Japard or something, you're just dead. But getting a few kills in it is kind of funny. And you'll catch certain jets are going to go straight vertical. And you're like, why are you wasting all your airspeed to try to get to me? Oof, hard choice here. Both sides of this map, I don't understand why my crosshair change colors. Some matches it does, some matches it doesn't. I don't know, somebody can tell me that. Like I said, I'm just an on and off player. Okay, so we can go down by the BC line. That's not bad. I normally try to go through the A side and try to flank way out, but that's normally when I'm playing my German line. Russian tanks are definitely not fast. Now, like the BMPs and stuff, yeah, you can rush stuff, but I don't have the BMP2 squad beef unlocked, and I'm working on the other one. I'm not super far into the Russian tech tree. The lower tiers with extremely long reloads made it aggravating. You know, then they released the Tismal, and that made it a little bit more manageable, but then you weren't getting research points for tanks, and I've got most of the air stuff I want out of it, so... I tend to be a creature of habit. I will have a handful of jets, planes that I play, and that'll be it. But I do want to collect the other ones, just don't have the silver lions for them. That's I had plenty of silver lions till that first loot box thing came along, and then yeah, turret traverse is kind of low, slow I should say. Probably gotta get side shot here. You know there's some around the right hand, more than likely on the left, so, but we do know for a fact there's somebody over here. Was at least. Still is. No, that came from the left. Yeah. No, that was my right hand side. I have noticed a weird bug sometimes. You'll be looking through thermals. I don't know if they got their engines off or whatever, but you can't see them in thermals and then they'll fire. So that's always weird. Like I said, I'm already 1 death down, no kills. That's pretty usual for me. Because generally in top tier, everything's going to one-shot you. The reason I bring out the terms is every now and then it'll tank a hit, and I can get a kill back. Yep. Same guy. Sometimes War Thunder's kind of weird, like, hey, this person shot me, and then immediately spawn and they kill you again. Like, they just happen to know you're right there. But, conspiracy theories. Yeah, I'm gonna die. Just to get points for getting shot. We know the leopard was right over here. I think I got up-tiered, because that was a leopard too. I don't have thermals, so basically blind. Yep, now he dies. Controller. He's got the auto-aim thing that they give console players for some god-awful reason. And it does work very well. We tested it years ago with some friends. That Snap 2, it's literally aimbot, especially at higher tiers. Somebody had made a video on it too, where they were playing, they were shooting down aircraft, the main battle tank from that Snap 2. Friendlies to my right. Definitely stuff out here to our right. Really? Okay, that thing is dead. Getting killed by another leopard too. But this is typical matches for me in War Thunder. That's why I tend to leave and come back. It's a fun game if you can actually get kills. Sometimes you just gotta sit in the very back and snipe and get kills that way. But like I said, I really don't see this thing being too powerful. Like I said, I had some decent games in it, but I think the largest one I got was 3 kills in a row with it. And that's because they were all clumped up together and they were light vehicles like this. So, I don't know, probably just me. But, alright, it's me derping around.